Hi everyone, Chelsea here to help you with registering in a scope of appointment with CoverageForOne's Sunfire side. So let's take a look at how we can start that scope of appointment. There are two ways you can start. You can either click on this chat button right here, these two chat bubbles, or you can click on this button over here that says Send Scope. Once you've clicked on that button, it will take you to the Scope of Appointment homepage. Any scopes of appointment that might be in limbo for any reason, for any signatures or what have you, would show up here. We don't have any like that right now. To start a scope, there are 4 different buttons you can choose, depending on what way you would like to send that scope to your client. You could either email that scope using the email button, text using the text button. Complete scope means that you would just do it right on your screen that you are currently using, and you would have to either turn your laptop over to your client or hand your laptop over to your client so they could do the signature portion, or you could upload a paper scope that you've already completed at a previous time if you so chose to do so. For the purposes of this demo, let's go ahead and just click the standard complete scope on the screen so I can walk you through that process. So as a regular scope of appointment, and as I always recommend, I would check all of the products that are available to discuss on that scope of appointment. So that way, if you see your conversation going somewhere that you didn't predict, you won't have to write a new scope of appointment. You can just use the same one that you had from the beginning. So the beauty of using CoverageForOne and Sunfire as your scope of appointment source is all of the information that you need to remain compliant is required in order to continue in this process. So anything that has that asterisk, you are going to be required to fill out. And I'm going to go ahead and get that done for you now. So this is where you would put in the initial method of contact for the purposes of our demo. I'm just going to type walk-in, but you would type in whatever way that that client chose to contact you. And then you're going to type in the plans that you want to represent during this meeting. I always type in all of the plans that are available to me. That way, again, in case my conversation goes somewhere that I'm not predicting, I can easily switch gears without having to write a new scope. Then I type in the date here. And then again, if this client came in and contacted you in any other way, or why was this form signed in any other way than right now, you would type in that reason. So for us, it was a walk-in. So at this point, this is when you would hand your laptop over to your client and have them sign in this little box on their behalf. I'm going to try my best to sign as neatly as I can. I have not gotten better at this over time. See, that's not so bad, I guess. Then go ahead and hit Save Signature. Next is all of the legalese that you would need to have a proper scope of appointment that you could read with your client if you so chose. And then you would hit Save. It says you have completed the scope of appointment. Hit OK. Now you're headed back to your scope of appointment dashboard. Now you can see that this in-person scope is available on the dashboard for you to sign, because as we know, you cannot have a proper scope of appointment without a signature. So for us as agents to sign, very, very simple, very, very easy. All the way on the right-hand side here, just click sign. Boom, signed. Awesome, so easy. If you'd like to view that scope of appointment or download it for any reason for your files, you can click view. Here it all is, clear as day. Hit save PDF if you'd like to save it. However, you do have no need to save it on your own because Sunfire will save it for the amount of time, that 10 years that CMS requires for you to be compliant. So no worries there about saving it yourself.